The concept of ick has gained popularity in discussions surrounding dating and relationships, especially in the context of women's experiences with men. The term refers to a sudden, visceral feeling of disgust or repulsion that can arise in response to someone's behavior, appearance, or personality. While the ick is often portrayed humorously or trivialized in pop culture, new research has shown that it can be linked to deeper psychological and societal factors, particularly when it comes to women's perceptions of men. One of the more troubling aspects of this phenomenon is how it ties into underlying misogynistic attitudes. Some studies suggest that what might be perceived as ick behavior is, in fact, an internalized response to harmful gender stereotypes or social conditioning. Women, often socialized to believe in traditional gender roles and expectations, may view certain behaviors in men as inherently unattractive or even disrespectful. In some cases, this leads to an automatic rejection based not on individual behaviors, but rather on broader societal norms that place unrealistic or harmful expectations on men's behavior. For example, a study published in Newsweek highlights how certain traits in men, such as arrogance, dominance, or insensitivity, could trigger feelings of disgust or discomfort in women. While these behaviors are often attributed to toxic masculinity, they can also reflect ingrained cultural scripts about what it means to be a real man. When women experience the ick, it may not just be about the individual behavior, but also about an uncomfortable confrontation with those stereotypes. Moreover, the ick can serve as a coping mechanism or defense against relationships that feel threatening or unfulfilling. It acts as a form of self-protection, allowing women to emotionally distance themselves from situations that might otherwise be problematic or unhealthy. From a psychological perspective, this response may be rooted in an instinctual desire to avoid potential emotional harm, even if the situation doesn't fully justify such a reaction. However, there is also a positive side to this phenomenon. In a way, the ick can be a form of self-awareness and empowerment. When women recognize what triggers these feelings, they may gain insight into their own values, boundaries, and desires in a relationship. It can act as a red flag that signals to them when a relationship may not be aligned with their personal needs or emotional well-being. In that sense, the ick can guide women toward healthier relationships by helping them trust their instincts and make more informed choices about who they choose to engage with. At the same time, it's essential to be mindful of the potential for overgeneralization. While the ick can be a natural response, it's important to consider the context and avoid making snap judgments based solely on superficial traits or societal norms. It's equally crucial to avoid reinforcing harmful stereotypes, as this can perpetuate misogynistic views and limit the potential for genuine, respectful connections between men and women. In conclusion, while the ick may be a valid emotional response, it's essential to approach it with a critical and thoughtful lens. Understanding its psychological and societal roots can help women navigate relationships more consciously, while also fostering a greater awareness of how cultural expectations shape perceptions of gender and attraction.